Prepare for takeoff into a world of luxury. Today I'm counting down the top 15 most amazing private jets, starting with number 15, the Boeing 787 VIP Dreamliner. The Boeing 787 VIP Dreamliner is the private jet that VIPs and corporate bigwigs dream about. It's manufactured by Boeing Company, and its next-level jet boasts pretty much anything and everything you'd expect from an ultra-luxurious private jet. And it's got the price tag to match. It starts at $153 million to manufacture, a price that increases with every additional option. Most of the jets cost more than that once the add-ons are figured in. This VIP is a special variant of the Boeing 787 Dreamliner, and it was announced in 2012. It's been available for customers and configurations since then, and according to sources, the list price for a new one can range from $200 to $300 million. So, how much does it cost to rent one of these? Since I don't have the cash laying around, well, hundreds of thousands of dollars per flight, depending on the duration of the flight and the additional services requested. For those that have the money, though, it's got some really impressive performance. With a range of roughly 9,700 to 11,000 nautical miles, this jet can fly non-stop to most international hubs. And since the acronym VIP is right in the jet's name, you better believe there's some extremely impressive cabin configurations. Private suites, conference rooms, premium seating, luxurious amenities, there's plenty of options to ensure passengers experience the same level of opulence in the air that they do in their daily lives. Just to put this into perspective, the cabin has more square footage than the average American home, at over 2,700 square feet. This jet is often used by heads of state, corporate execs, and super wealthy people. In fact, the jet's become one of the most sought-after private jets in the world, and a symbol of both prestige and exclusivity, with only the richest of the rich climbing aboard. Number 14. Airbus A320 NEO. Well, if you got an extra $110 million to blow, you might want to consider buying yourself an Airbus A320 NEO. Why? Because this next-level jet is the epitome of luxury. It's manufactured by Airbus Corporate Jets, which is a division of Airbus SAS. They're a multinational aerospace corporation. Now, the first NEO was delivered in January of 2019, 4 years after the jet was officially launched in 2015. With a maximum range of over 6,000 nautical miles and a top speed of Mach 0.82, this super luxurious private jet can take passengers nonstop from Seattle to London, or all the way from Beijing to Sydney. It's also pretty big, accommodating upwards of 25 passengers at a time, and since it's a corporate jet, it comes with options for meeting rooms. It's got advanced entertainment systems and really high-end luxury seating. Basically, it's like flying in a luxurious New York penthouse. One configuration sets up this jet sort of like an apartment, complete with a master bedroom and ensuite bathroom. There's a passenger version of this jet that's used by several airlines, including British Airways, Lufthansa, and Scandinavian. The passenger version seats about 180 people though, so it's a far cry from the ultra-private experience of flying with just 19 of your closest buddies. And don't let the price tag fool you. $110 million might seem like a steal for a jet of this magnitude, but that's only the base price. Add any amenity and the price will go up, and up, and up, and up. Number 13. The Bombardier Global 7500. The Global 7500 by Bombardier is one of the swankiest private jets on the market. It's got an ultra-long range, so passengers can globetrot without the hassle of landing to refuel. And they're known for their luxurious amenities, so passengers can also fly in style. The Global 7500 is built by Bombardier Aviation, a Canadian multinational aerospace and transportation company. The plane entered production in 2018 after years of development. It costs roughly $73 to $78 million to manufacture one of these planes, so you better believe that booking it for a private flight is pretty expensive. Ballpark for a private flight is in the vicinity of tens of thousands of dollars per night, but it varies widely based on the duration of the flight and any additional services. So it's really only for corporations or really high-net individuals that book this jet. But those that do fly upwards of over 7,000 nautical miles at a top speed of Mach 0.9, uninterrupted. That means the plane can go from New York to Hong Kong or LA to Sydney without even batting a wing, as they say in jet talk. The jet's got seating for 19 people, and some configurations offer private staterooms. Because the jet's designed for long flights, the plane also has a full-service galley and state-of-the-art entertainment systems. Features fuel-efficient engines and advanced aerodynamics to minimize its carbon footprint, so passengers can fly fairly guilt-free on the 7500, or at least more so than some other less environmentally friendly jets. Number 12. Donald Trump's private jet. So Donald Trump owns a lot of stuff, a lot of expensive stuff, but his Boeing 757 is often regarded as the crown jewel of his possessions. It's also a symbol of his extravagant lifestyle. While the Boeing 757 is typically a narrow-body aircraft with a capacity to seat about 200 passengers, Trump's personal plane has been meticulously customized. Costing a staggering $100 million, Trump's Boeing 757 is more like a flying residence. Now, this plane is equipped with lavish amenities and extravagant features, more extravagant than most people have in their homes. The interior is dripping with opulent touches. It features 24-karat gold-plated accents that adorn the furnishings and decorations. The jet also has a private theater, allowing Trump to enjoy his favorite movie while soaring through the skies. Additionally, the plane features both dining and conference rooms to entertain guests or hold meetings, and Trump's private jet is equipped with 2 guest rooms, so his VIP guests and associates can kick back or nap on an overseas flight. Powered by 2 Rolls-Royce engines, his private jet offers a range that surpasses a standard model. So it's not enough to have a customized private jet, he needs to have one that flies even further than the original jet. Well, this extended range allows him to travel seamlessly across continents without the need for those pesky refueling stops. Clearly, his 757 serves as a luxurious and prestigious mode of transportation, to say the least, and reflects his penchant for grandeur and extravagance. It's not just a billionaire's private jet. This jet has Donald Trump written all over it. Number 11. The Gulfstream G700. Billionaires look for different things in their private jets, as the wide assortment of jets clearly shows. For some, it's all about the size. For others, it's about the customizable options. And for still others, maybe they have the entertainment system in mind. But if cabin space is on the checklist, then the Gulfstream G700 really delivers. It's manufactured by Gulfstream Aerospace Corporation, which is a famous American company that specializes in design, development, and production of business jets. They designed it with luxury in mind, and this particular jet has an unparalleled cabin experience. The G700 offers the tallest, widest, and longest cabin in the industry, so there's plenty of space for renters to kick back and relax while aboard. Now, needless to say, a jet of this opulence comes with a hefty price tag to manufacture. While the number isn't exactly clear, sources estimate it costs around $80 million to just make one of these things. It's got a maximum range of approximately 7,500 nautical miles, so it can fly across the Pacific or Atlantic, connecting some of the world's largest cities. One of the big features of the Gulfstream G700 is the Gulfstream Symmetry Flight Deck. This comes equipped with touchscreen avionics, active control side sticks, and enhanced vision systems that really improve situational awareness. It also has a redesigned wing and next-generation Pratt & Whitney engines, so the flight is quieter and more fuel-efficient than some of its counterparts. In fact, the G700 is one of the most environmentally friendly options in its class. This jet caters to the upper echelons of society and clearly sets the bar for luxury and opulence. Number 10. The Dassault Falcon 8X. The French are known for elegance, and French-manufactured Dassault Falcon 8X does not disappoint. It's a prestigious, ultra-long-range private jet that's renowned for showing off some of that French elegance. The Falcon 8X is manufactured by Dassault Aviation, which is a French aerospace company that's known for both military and business aircraft. The 8X entered production in 2015, and this next-level jet made its first flight in February of 2015. It isn't as pricey as some of the jets on this list, with a price tag between $58 million and $66 million USD to manufacture. But still, booking a private flight on this jet is still way out of reach for most of us. The jet's got a maximum range of about 6,400 nautical miles, so while it can't go as far as some of the other long-range jets, it is capable of flying non-stop between some major cities, such as London to Buenos Aires. The jet can comfortably accommodate up to 14 passengers, and the cabin is known for its elegant French styling and attention to detail. The Falcon 8X is powered by 3 Pratt & Whitney engines, and the jet also features noise reduction technology because, come on, who likes a noisy jet? There are plenty of options for custom interior designs, high-end materials and finishings, and all sorts of personalized amenities, so the interior of each jet can be designed to reflect the individual style of the owner. Furthermore, it's capable of landing at some pretty challenging airports, so owners can fly to a wide assortment of exotic destinations, which is not something that all private jets can do. So for a true globetrotter, this might be the jet of choice. Number 9. The Cessna Citation Hemisphere. Alright, let's face it, most private jets cost more than us will ever see in our lifetime. In fact, they cost more than most of us will see in several lifetimes. But are all private jets really that expensive? Well, yes and no. Yes if you think that $35 million is a lot for a private jet, and no if you think that's a deal. The Cessna Citation Hemisphere is one of the more affordable jets on this list, and it's a good option for billionaires on a budget. The jet only costs around $35 million, so it's almost half of some of the other luxury jets on the market. But just because this jet has a lower price tag doesn't mean it skimps on luxury. The Cessna Citation Hemisphere features a spacious cabin that's designed with comfort of passengers in mind. The Hemisphere is one in a series of Citations, all manufactured by Textron Aviation. The Hemisphere was first announced in 2015, and Textron Aviation has incorporated the latest advancements in cockpit displays, flight control technology, and navigation systems to ensure a modern flying experience. This plane competes with other ultra-long-range jets in its class by offering value and competitive pricing. For that reason, it appeals to a wide range of customers, including charter operations, corporate executives who are looking for a long-haul private jet experience but don't want to spend $100 million to do it. Number 8. The Embraer Lineage 1000E. Alright, let's dive into the world of the Embraer Lineage private jet, or aka the king of spaciousness in the sky. So picture this, you're cruising at 40,000 feet in what feels more like a flying apartment than a mere aircraft. That's the vibe you get with this ultra-large business jet. It's manufactured and designed by the Embraer Executive Jets down in Brazil. How much does it cost? Well, let's talk numbers. While it may not be the priciest jet in the sky, with a cost of around $53 to $55 million, it certainly costs a lot more than a plane ticket on a commercial jet. But considering the sheer size and luxury that's packed into this thing, it could be considered a deal. With a range of approximately 4,600 nautical miles, it can fly non-stop to a lot of places. For example, you can hop continents and fly over oceans with ease. As for passengers, the jet can accommodate up to 19 people, and spaciously at that. It offers several different configurations, like 5 spacious cabin zones that each serve a different purpose: dining, entertainment, lounging, you name it. One configuration even includes a master bedroom complete with a walk-in shower and a queen-size bed. This jet is a popular choice for those who want to travel in style without dishing out copious wads of dough. Spacious, luxurious, and on the lower end of private jets cost-wise, the Lineage is everything a private jet needs to be, and then some. Moving on to number 7, Kim Kardashian's private Gulfstream jet. So Kim Kardashian, she's got a household name. Well, in some households. She's renowned for her billion-dollar fortune, which she amassed through various business ventures, most notably her highly successful Skims shapewear company. And she's got a private jet that epitomizes luxury and sophistication. Valued at over $150 million, Kardashian's Gulfstream G650ER is everything you'd expect a billionaire's private jet to be. Now, the G650ER is already a coveted model among billionaires, but Kardashian's rendition of the aircraft surpasses the standards because many of the lavish customizations and personalized touches. Unlike the G650ERs owned by at least 4 other prominent figures in the world of big tech, Kardashian's jet commands double the price tag, thanks to the extensive modifications tailored to her discerning tastes. The interior of her Gulfstream exudes elegance and comfort. It features a staggering 10 beds, ensuring ample space for Kardashian and her entourage to rest and rejuvenate during their travels. Additionally, each seat is equipped with built-in charging points, catering to the connectivity needs of Kardashian and her companions. One notable feature of this Gulfstream is the enhanced ionization system, designed to ensure optimal air quality and freshness throughout the cabin. Because who wants to fly in stale, fart-filled air? This advanced technology helps to purify the air, providing her and her friends with a clean and invigorating environment. Now, beyond those luxurious amenities, it serves as a symbol of her status and success in the world of entertainment and business. As one of the most coveted private jets in existence, it offers a glimpse into the glamorous lifestyle enjoyed by one of the world's most influential personalities. With its unparalleled comfort, sophistication, and style, Kardashian's Gulfstream is truly next level. Number 6. The Gulfstream G280. For elite corporate bigwigs and business execs who travel a lot, especially on long-haul flights, traveling on a private jet just makes sense. This way, they're able to keep conducting business or rest, which maximizes their time. Because let's face it, traveling from one international hub like London to another like Los Angeles is no short trip. The Gulfstream G280 is a super mid-sized business jet that was designed with this in mind. It was first delivered in 2012, and since then it's been a widely sought-after private jet. Part of the reason for this is probably because of the cost, coming in at only $24 to about $28 million. It is the second most affordable jet on this list, so for corporations who can't dole out hundreds of millions of bucks but who still want a piece of the private action, this jet is the perfect choice. It's got a maximum range of about 3,600 nautical miles, which is notably less than some of its higher-end counterparts, but it's still enough to fly from New York to LA or London to Moscow non-stop. So it still links some really important cities. Passengers can enjoy a meal while they fly thanks to the full-service galley, and they can partake in the jet's advanced entertainment systems too. It also features highly fuel-efficient engines, so it is an environmentally friendlier option for mid-range travel. Given the jet's size and the jet's affordable price compared to others, it's easy to see that the Gulfstream G280 is a popular choice for corporations or the business elite. Number 5. Honda Jet. For this next one, I'm tossing in one that could be affordable for some millionaires. Whereas most next-level jets could really only be purchased by billionaires, the Honda Jet comes in with a price tag of just $5 million on average. So as far as private jets go, this is one of the most affordable ones around. The Honda Jet is manufactured, of course, by Honda Aircraft Company, which is a subsidiary of the Motor Company. Now, this jet doesn't have the high double-digit or triple-digit price tag that some of the other massive jets do, and its capabilities are reflected in its price. For example, it's got a nautical range of just about 1,400 miles, so it's not really suitable for long-haul trips. However, for short and medium-haul flights, it's a surprisingly well-priced little jet. It can welcome 6 people aboard in a standard configuration, but there are options for additional seating arrangements and customizable layouts. Another plus of this jet is that it's fuel efficient. Because it's smaller, the carbon footprint is a little smaller too. The operating costs are quite a bit lower compared to their larger counterparts, so that's a bonus too, and owners can put their own personal touches on the Honda Jet with a long list of options. The Honda Jet is quite innovative, offering a smaller, more compact private jet that comes with a relatively reasonable price tag for those who haven't quite hit that billionaire dollar mark yet. In fact, Honda Jet's been sitting at the top of many of the light jet luxury categories since its launch in 2011. It's also one of the fastest and quietest private jets on the market, so overall, this jet is next level in a lot of ways. Number 4. Joseph Lau's private jet. Joseph Lau, he's one of the wealthiest men in Hong Kong, and that's saying something since there are a lot of wealthy men in Hong Kong. He's got a net worth of about $13 billion. Joseph Lau is renowned for his opulent lifestyle and his acquisitions. But with that much money, can you blame him? And along with his hordes of expensive things, he's got ownership of one of the world's most expensive private jets, solidifying his status as a titan of wealth. Reportedly, it's valued at an astonishing $367 million. Lau's private jet eclipses even the most lavish of private jets, with some reports suggesting that Lau's aircraft is a Boeing 747-8 VIP, a massive two-decker airline often associated with heads of state. Boeing Company announced in May of 2007 that Lau had actually ordered a Boeing 787-8 VIP, a smaller yet equally luxurious model. In fact, it rivals the opulence of a 5-star hotel, but his private jet isn't just your standard jet. His offers unparalleled luxury with customizations rumored to exceed the actual price of the plane. It's believed that his aircraft features gold-plated bathrooms amongst other things, a spacious lounge area, and an opulent office, so he flies in style, enjoying all the creature comforts of his extravagant lifestyle while over an ocean. With a range of about 8,200 nautical miles, it ranks among the longest-range aircraft types currently in operation. And it's a symbol of his immense wealth and influence. His private jet represents the pinnacle of luxury air travel and gives us non-billionaires a glimpse into the lifestyle of one of the richest men in the world. Number 3. Boeing Business Jet 747-8I. The Boeing Business 747-8I is based on the Boeing 747-8 intercontinental airliner, but it's a private jet and it's got some key differences. For starters, the jet typically starts around $350 million to $400 million, so it's one of the most expensive private jets in the world. It features an incredibly spacious cabin with multiple levels, so it offers unparalleled comfort for everyone on board. With a wide range of custom interiors and design options as well as personal amenities, the jet truly does offer a unique flying experience. It is the largest private jet in the world. It's got an unbelievable 4,800 square feet, which far exceeds the square footage of most homes. It's also got enough room to accommodate 400 people if it were being used as a commercial version. The private version swaps out the seats and instead offers ornate suites, staterooms, posh lounges, and luxurious dining areas. Some configurations even allow for several bedrooms, each with their own bathroom. That's a luxury most people don't even have in their day-to-day homes, let alone on an airplane. And of course, they can order themselves a snack from the dedicated waitstaff. Traveling with kids, well, some configurations take that into account and offer a dedicated children's play area. Even the crew can partake in the opulence. During downtime or on breaks, they have their own personal quarters where they can recharge. And of course, the jet offers a large salon, which is the stunning centerpiece. Passengers can hang out there to have a meal, play games at the coffee table, or just relax on one of the oversized 3 couches. It is basically a hotel in the sky, and it's clearly a far cry from the typical commercial flights. In fact, with a jet like this, why even leave? Needless to say, this jet is truly next level, and with the exorbitant price tag for most of us, pictures and videos are as close as we're ever going to get to the Boeing Business Jet 747-8i. Number 2. Saudi Prince Alwaleed 747. Prince Alwaleed bin Talal is a prominent Saudi Arabian businessman and an esteemed member of the Saudi royal family. Now, anyone who's heard of this family knows that they drip money, so it should come as no surprise that this prince owns a customized Boeing 747-400 private jet. This jet is more of a flying palace. It started out as a Boeing 747, but the entire jet has been heavily customized. The interior features lavish and ornate furnishings, the same kind you'd expect in a royal palace. Inside there are bedrooms, a dining room, and several living areas. Oh yeah, and a concert hall. Yep, his private jet has its very own concert hall, just in case he needs to add a little live music to his flight. Throughout the jet are multiple large-screen TVs as well as a private cinema, so the jet's got a concert hall and a movie theater. But it doesn't stop there. According to sources, the jet's equipped with a garage so he can take his luxury cars with him wherever he goes. This Boeing 747 is one of the largest and most iconic commercial aircraft ever built. It's capable of seating up to several hundred passengers in its boring standard configurations. The entire interior is covered in wood with splashes of gold, real gold of course. And what private jet would be complete without a throne? Yep, Prince Alwaleed's private jet has an opulent golden throne tossed in for good measure. So how much did this next-level jet cost? Well, the price is undisclosed, but given the wealth that drips and oozes from every inch of this plane, it's safe to assume it's hundreds of millions of dollars. Number 1. Air Force One. The President of the United States has a stressful job, so when he flies, he prefers to do it in style. Now, Air Force One is not a specific aircraft model. Instead, it's the official air traffic control designation for any United States Air Force aircraft carrying the President of the United States. However, there are 2 Boeing VC-25A aircraft that are currently used to transport the Prez, and as such, they're simply referred to as Air Force One. These jets entered service in the early 1990s and have been in service ever since. They are long-range aircraft. They get a maximum range of over 6,000 nautical miles and can fly at speeds up to 630 miles an hour. They've got some lavish and comfortable seating, as you'd expect from a private jet, but they also have some really unique customizations. For example, they're equipped with advanced avionics and communication systems, so if the need arises, they can serve as mobile command centers for the president. They also have some advanced security and defense systems to protect the president. Now, these defensive countermeasures, bulletproof windows, and electronic warfare capabilities, these jets can detect and counter any potential threats. There are conference rooms for important meetings and medical facilities just in case an emergency arises, and there's also a comfortable lounge area for the president to rest in and hang out with his family. Air Force One is staffed with a crew of about 26. Now, this includes pilots, of course, flight attendants, and maintenance staff. These jets can carry up to 70 passengers, so the president can have a lot of people fly with him if he chooses. So how much does one of these jets cost? Well, the exact cost is kind of undisclosed for security reasons. However, it's estimated that the development and modification costs, including the security and communication systems, amount to upwards of $600 million. Needless to say, Air Force One is one of the most recognizable symbols of the American presidency, and these jets are often featured in media and popular culture. The distinctive blue and white exterior, along with the presidential seal, make them instantly recognizable. Air Force One is sort of like a flying White House, and when it comes to next-level jets, the jet that transport the President of the United States is in a league of its own, which is why Air Force One is in the top spot on this list of the top 15 next-level private jets. Thanks for watching, everyone. I'll see you next time. Thank you to our channel members.